What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another day, another dollar with the Saab 9.5 Turbo. So I know a lot of you thought this thing must have blown up, man. Froze the engine or bent the valves or it was just catastrophic. Some of you also said it was nothing more than a boost pipe popping off the charge pipe. Let me show you what happened. Coming over here, this pipe popped off. That's all there was to it. I know. I made it a little more dramatic than it was supposed to be. But keep in mind, this car's got some issues still. She's not a daily driver just yet. So I really messed up last night. I'm going to show you guys what I did here. See these wires? I bet a lot of you could tell from the color of the wires exactly what these were. It's an oxygen sensor, right? So it's got a bad O2 sensor, and that can have a huge impact on the way it's running. This is the upstream O2 sensor. This is responsible for the air fuel. You can't have a bad upstream O2 sensor. The car will just run like dog crap. So hey, no big deal. Look at this. I got this on Amazon for 25 bucks, brand new. This is a quality sensor too. Like, this looks real good. Okay, great. $25 sure beats the $279 AutoZone wants. So I jump in, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna knock this out. This was last night, you know, about what, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. I decided I want to come out here and just jump on it. So I loosen up the charge pipe. And by the way, this thing was driving, but it's still pretty rough. And I can't get the plug out of this bracket back here. And I was like, you know what? I was really just aggravated, and I cut the wires. I was like, no big deal. I'm not going to use this sensor. This sensor's no good. I cut the wires. I cut the wires with the wrong sensor. So now I got to buy another oxygen sensor. These wires that I cut were to the downstream sensor, not the upstream sensor. So what I'm going to do temporarily is I'm going to solder the wires back together, but that's not a permanent solution. That's just going to be a temporary solution. I am going to order and replace the downstream sensor. Today we're going to replace the upstream sensor. We're going to see if that helps it run and idle any better. But before we get too much further, take a look at the interior. We got her cleaned. I know it's dark in here. We can see if we can get some lights on in here a little bit. Look at that. We'll have to do another video. We'll just have to do another video showing you how this thing cleaned up. I mean, we got this thing just looking great. My brother actually did the majority of the cleaning here. I didn't do a whole lot. And I'll show you in the trunk, because the trunk we had, I think you guys remember we had mold spores in there, right? Like, the trunk was bad, real bad. Look at her now. Man, I know the lighting sucks. We'll do another one. Not to worry though, because my GoPro 7 Black should be here soon, and that's going to make a hell of a difference, I think, on a lot of this stuff, especially stabilization. Speaking of my brother, how'd you like that video yesterday where the strut fell on his knee? He's still pissed off about that. He's not very happy. All right, let's change this oxygen sensor and see if this thing will fire up and run like it's supposed to. So we are checking the ignition system real quick. As it turns out, on the Saab forums and even on YouTube, I was able to find that you are not supposed to turn this direct ignition cassette upside down, which obviously we did. You're also not supposed to test for spark the way I did by sticking spark plugs in it and grounding it to the valve cover. Doing so can permanently damage your direct injection cassette. You can turn them upside down or sideways or whatever, but if you do, you are to turn them back the proper direction, plug them back into the engine, and wait an hour for everything to equalize, which I did not do. So there's a very real possibility, yet again, just like the Mercedes S600 that I blew the coil pack in by washing it, I inadvertently could have blown this coil pack by turning it upside down and then immediately reinstalling it. Is that too hot to hold?
It's pretty warm.
Okay, we cannot lay it down. We're going to get something. I'm going to get down here, not for anything nasty, but we're checking these boots here. All right, the boots look to be in good condition. I don't see anything that looks like it's torn. However, no, I thought we had a crack there. I don't think that's a crack. You got to check these things for cracks because they are known to crack. Okay, I do not see anything wrong with the cassette at all. We're just doing some preliminary checks before we go trying to fire this thing up again. Let's see if it runs here in just a minute. Oh yeah, boost is back, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so does it run? Look, we got boost. Boost! How about that? The turbo has started working. Literally, just out of nowhere. We went and put some fresh 91 octane gas in it, about 13 gallons. Put some Lucas fuel injector cleaner in it. Took it out on the highway, you know, in Mexico, and did 105 miles an hour. And man, all of a sudden, the turbo boost is back. She's idling great. No check engine light. And a lot of you said the Christmas trees were going to be on because this is a flood car. No Christmas trees. No Christmas trees. All we got here is an airbag light, and that's because the airbag module is on the floor covered in what's left over of the mud. So, you know, replace the airbag module, should be fine. Look at that. I know it's shaky. Oklahoma's got crappy roads. Look at this. Look at that boost. Man. There it is. All right, so here we got a Saab. This is the 9.5. Same car as mine. This is a 2008. It's sitting out here at LKQ, and look at it. It's got everything I need. Just in case we need any parts from this, it's got it all, man. The same color seats. The best part is if we end up having a problem with the turbo, check this out. It's got the complete motor, and it's got the turbocharger right there. And somebody's already started taking it apart, so it's good to go. Oh, I know, right? Yo, did the fucking key fob just work? Stop playing. It's never worked. Literally. Stop playing. I can't make that up. Holy shit. Trunk? Trunk pop? Look at that, man. Look what a day's work does. You put 24 hours into the car, you know, revive the bitch. That's not bad. I didn't even have to replace anything. No. It just... Look. Did it stop? Oh. Stop playing. Oh, you're kidding me. Stop. All right, so to conclude this video, we found it had a bad mass airflow sensor. After taking it down to a buddy's strip, he's got 10 acres of land, man, and he's got a track out there that's ridiculous. So after getting it out there, thrashing on it, getting it up to 105 miles an hour, we got a check engine light finally. Mass airflow sensor. Oh well, who would have thought, right? Unplug the mass airflow sensor, suddenly the car idles smooth as silk, no issue. So I was able to find a mass airflow sensor on Amazon for 28 bucks, and that's on Amazon Prime. So it'll be delivered in the next few days. Put that mass airflow sensor in it. It's going to make that thing run so much better. The thing's got cold air conditioning, hot heat, heated seats, even in the back. The heated seats work. All the heated seats work. The radio works. The sunroof, the windows, like air conditioning, all of it, like everything works. I'm just, I'm blown away. Blown away. You can take a car that sat underwater, and, you know, literally, we spent less than 24 hours, you know, running through some things, diagnosing, and off that thing went 105 miles an hour. Now, the turbo has not worked since we got it. The turbo has, the needle has barely ever hit the first notch. Like, the turbo was just dead on its face. And I was like, that sucks, but I know where another turbo is, so not a big deal. Well, out of the clear blue sky yesterday, like after really smashing on it, the turbo just, boom, started working. I don't know, maybe it was frozen up or something, and now it's not. But I'm telling you what, you start putting your foot onto the gas, and that turbo gauge just boom, all the way over into the red, man. So she takes off like a rocket. I am really surprised at how fast that little car is. She's quick. We put some new spark plugs in it off camera. I don't think we did that on camera. It's got some new spark plugs in it, and she runs and drives, man. So this is going to be a fun project. Here's what I want you guys to do. Number one, thumbs up this video if you want to see more work done on the Saab, because there's a lot more. It needs the tires balanced, it needs some rotors, it needs probably an accessory pulley or something, probably a belt. It's going to need some work. If you want to see us take this Saab and like actually put a little bit more work into it, thumbs up the video. If you feel like, you know, the Saab's just not something you're interested in, you don't want to see anything else about it, a thumbs down the video. That'll help me know what you guys want, and then we'll just, we'll take it out and sell it. Also, do me a favor, comment below and just tell me, yeah, we want to see more Saab, or, not interested in the Saab. And I'll take all your comments into suggestion and into consideration as we go forward. Personally, I think I would like to do a little bit more work to the Saab. I would like to make it a reliable daily driver. I think that would be really fun and kind of a really cool series to take a car that literally was almost half underwater and turn it into a solid daily driver. Put some miles on. Like I'm gonna start daily driving this, and I mean that. I got a Corvette that I could be driving, but I'll daily drive this flood car just to see if we can do it. So what do you guys think? Like, comment below if you want me to do that. If that's what you want to see, let me know, and we'll go from there. If not, then we'll kind of phase this car out and move on to something else. Auction is coming up Tuesday. Stay tuned, because I've got like 5 cars that I'm really wanting to try to get into. 5 of them. We're starting to get serious. Big shout out again to TK. Big shout out to my brother Tim. Go check out TK's garage. He's got some new artwork on his channel, man. It's insane. Definitely give him a check. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Mike, Weird Beard Auto Sales. I'm gonna get out of here because I got stuff to get done. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. Stay safe out there, everybody. I'll catch you soon in the next one.